change recording. Why I don't like it? Because if I don't know it, I don't know it. So now, guys, gonna have a pretty chill evening. I don't have videos to do because I did all my videos this morning. I didn't watch any movies. I didn't watch any anime. I watched Hardcore Pawn, which was kind of good. And guess what? We're probably gonna be watching Hardcore Pawn again. We're possibly gonna be watching Hardcore Pawn again. But that was pretty good. But at the same time, I was watching Hardcore Pawn. Good. Good. Ooh. Good. Yeah. Okay, good. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm pretty much done with this. I'm sorry if I'm an asshole. I just need to get out of my system. You can do whatever you want. Don't tell people. Don't let people tell you what to do. Don't let people tell you what you can do, what you can't do. If you want to do something, do it. And if the person is not grateful for what you're doing, fuck them. I just had a heavy heart tonight. Why? Lack of sleep. Lack of sleep. No other reason. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for watching as always. What I'm gonna do now, super simple. I'm gonna be chilling watching TV. Right now it's 9:44. I need to chill for another 2 hours to get the tournament done. Now the truth is what? The truth is I'll possibly go after that. I possibly go sleep after that. Because I'm still tired. I slept for 4 hours. Because I couldn't sleep. I was too excited. Which is not true. I was too nervous. Which is true. And that's it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, which is still today for me. But take it easy. Peace. Sorry if I was a bit of a negative Nancy this morning. Tomorrow I'll try to be more positive. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Still, I'm happy because I was gonna be so negative, but I do think I turned it around. I do think I was positive in the end. And if that's not important, I don't know what is. I don't know what love is. I want you to tell me. Just to feel what you mourn me. Yeah. I want you to take to my room, my thing. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are doing well. So having a wonderful day. On this gorgeous night, do mean gorgeous. 11th July 2026. Is it 11th July today? Yes, absolutely. I'm super stoked because we finished making that video. We did an hour 50 of just talking, just chilling. So now, I gotta admit, I didn't sleep the best. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be playing the tower. I'm gonna be watching videos. Today's the last day that we're doing that. Yeah, today's the last day that we're really pushing for that. Because tomorrow I have to get the guilds, and tomorrow we should be okay. We should be more than okay. So with that being said, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna be watching TV. I'm gonna try to sleep at like 12, from 12 to 3, and that is pretty much it. So wish me luck in sleeping. Right now, just finishing the tournament, so I don't know if I have for 2 more hours or 1 more hours. I have an hour 15 left before the end of the day. So yeah, love you guys. Take it easy. Enjoy. I'm so uninteresting because got no motivation, but I'll try. Do 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 do.
My chiropractor got it. Am I your type?
Frickin'.
Education became his top priority. His goal was to get to the famous school back home where he and me had so he worked diligently to make it happen.
This is an experiment for sure. I've never done this before. The entire year that I've been playing Street Fighter 6 is pretty much just non-stop grind, play. So let's see if this new strategy works or not. Yeah! That's the intro we're looking for.
Hey there, Phil. I heard you had some trouble breathing during your Street Fighter streams.
Yes.
So I thought to make this video for you to help you with your breathing. Just follow these simple steps and you'll become a breathing pro. Step 1. Make sure to remember to breathe.
Mmm.
There has been a lot of posts about this, and I have held my tongue, and I haven't said anything at all. So if I go back and I look at the original post, Mizkif blocked me on Twitter. So yeah, he has me blocked now, right? So this is a tweet that he made a couple of days ago that went semi-viral about me. So a little bit of context. Mizkif sued me for defamation, and in the process of suing me for defamation, I have not spoken about this at all since then. Now, ever since then, he's been talking about me all the time. He's been having, nothing but things to say about me. I haven't really said anything about him. Basically, what happened is that he sued me for defamation, and the ironic thing is that one day before, because actually last night, my case was dismissed. His lawsuit that he brought against me for defaming him was dismissed. It was a recommended decision by the magistrate judge, and then the actual judge adopted that recommendation and dismissed my lawsuit, his lawsuit against me. And so, because of that, I am going to be talking about this. I didn't talk about it originally because, again, I knew I was almost at the finish line, and I know people were like, XQC was like, well, it's a 99% chance you're not going to get in trouble. Yeah, but how many 1% mounts do I have, right? And so I just said, okay, I'm going to wait and give it a minute. These are screenshots provided by Mizkif. It says, a creative, huh? And then this is me typing, I guess, so this is the context, right? So this is people thought, because Mizkif presented this is what he said. Do you want to keep hitting on her? The N-word passwords at 33 years old. He's basically accusing me of using the N-word as my password. Where in any of this have I spoken about a password at all? There is no indication of it being a password. He completely manufactured this. Like, of all the things that you're going to accuse me of, this was completely a lie. And it was a complete lie. Like, it was made up out of nothing. So, I'm talking really creative shit like that. Screenshotted JK. Now, I'm not going to share the entire context around why Mizkif has this screenshot, but this is one thing that I can say. Is that the bottom of this, and he can't joke around with it because I know he could, because I know he would because of OTK. And basically I'm saying, Mizkif can't joke around with this kind of stuff because of OTK, and it puts him in a position where, he can't be the usual guy that he is. Does this sound like a person who's talking about somebody who they don't like? This sounds like me talking about a friend. And that's because me, Mizkif, and Imru at this time were all friends. The context behind why this was shared, I think, Mizkif, maybe you should provide the context why you have this screenshot. Why do you have this screenshot from Imru explaining all of this? Because I'm not upset about this at all. This was all shared, and all this was happening when we were all friends. So he should explain why he has the context for this screenshot. And I think that will be very revealing. Anyway, at a certain point, he wasn't, so this is it. At a certain point, he wasn't even using the word anymore. The funny thing about it is that I was talking about a completely different person. This is the actual context of what was said. So basically, she was complaining to me that there were people harassing her on Mizkif's alt Rumble streams, and they kept making new accounts over and over and over. And so she was actually getting harassed. And so about what tweet about Rumble, I said that, yeah, y'all doing Cataclysms. This is whenever Cataclysm Classic came out. And so I just don't know what the fuck to talk about most of the time during it. Yeah, Rumble chat is also bad because they don't have any IP bans. So we're talking about people that are, making repeated accounts. So they don't have IP bans. Is it worse than my chat, though? This is obviously a joke, right? And it's like, and not entirely, right? My chat can have some savages in it. And she said, yes, because it's slow and it's the same 3 schizos, so you can make a new account every 10 seconds. I said, wait, what the fuck? And so people are continuing to make new accounts over and over and over. And then there was this one guy who was making new accounts each time. He got up to 45.
I have to focus on things.
I said, do you remember Hades? No, I don't. I never watched. He was from Train's chat. I never watched Train. I said he was the most legendary So this was about Hades! It was not about my password. It wasn't even about me. It was about Hades and me talking about how much of an idiot he was. This is the Train's code. Yes, and here's the context. So this entire thing was totally fucking manufactured.
Oh!
They were having this fucking password. What the fuck are you talking about? This is
Way to get to chill.
And so it was totally about a another person, and she was complaining about getting harassed in his stream.
Ban Hades. Please ban Hades.
9 years ago.
Someone PM me and explain Hades. Hades has been in my chat for 2 years, making over 800 new accounts, trying to say the N-word as much as he can, and we ban him. We probably ban him 30 times a night. Please turn R2D2.
Every single, so basically this is what he did, right? He started using letters, words, like random, like, you know, Egyptian letters, hieroglyphics and shit. And so he would come up with these terms, right? And so he's the most legendary retard. He would come into Train's chat and spam the N-word. And he would keep coming up with all these crazy combination of words and numbers to make the N-word.
Am I your type?
And so
I'd say so. I told them.
Oh, that's funny because he's fucking ridiculous.
Actually, maybe we
So
won't
it
say.
was cut off right there. So this implies this was presented as if I was the one being creative, like coming up with this as a password. And the biggest irony for this is that this is the person that's suing me for defamation. They sued me for defamation. The case got dismissed. Isn't that insane? I had all of this ready the day that it happened. And while it would have a almost 0% chance of affecting the lawsuit, that chance was not zero. Case dismissed. Yes, there it is. Defend Hort's amended motion to dismiss. Granted. And it sucks that, you know, a literal lie. This is a blatant, completely manufactured, totally invented. This is not a password. It had nothing to do with a password. Just because there's numbers and letters doesn't mean that it's a password. This was completely manufactured. And because of that, I have people thinking that I'm this huge racist.
Dominic, it's your boy Ink with Conquer Show. Because being what's having a wonderful day. So again, second post about this. Day 283, Project Vendetta. Like I said, I was a bit emotional before, now I'm good. Gonna be chilling, finishing the tournament right now, then trying to go to sleep. Right now what we're doing is we're watching Asmongold respond to Miskiff. We got some sausage and some water. Also, I got what else? I still have caramel. Dude, these caramel last me like for 4 days. So yeah, insane.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, love you guys, take it easy.
I
Peace.
it was bad at all. In this context, that makes absolute sense. Chat, do you have any idea how many filters we've had to write that are like this? Thousands.
Who
To filter
cares?
these words.
I care because this is a person who's spreading a lie about me.
Alan's talking about some viewers coming up with combinations in the chat that will go through and not get picked up at Autobot, so they can say the N word, right? And then he's writing it like an example of a filter that you would put on for people that are writing like he's writing like some alterations, like
That's exactly it.
buddy, this is correct. If anything, this isn't a racist. This is to prevent racism. So I don't think this is wrong at all. I think it's just weird if you even try to paint this in a way that makes
Shout out to XQCW, thank bro.
It's completely misrepresentation.
It's real.
This really defends the chat from racists. Like what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like, I was gonna message him and like maybe a few of my other friends and be like, hey, you know, by the way, this is what really happened. But I figured to myself, I was like, listen, like everybody's gonna see the truth of it one way or another. And so,
www.
if people think something about me that's true, I'm okay with that. But I don't want people thinking things about me that aren't even true. It's not even bad in his context. People are softer than baby shit. I understand that, but like I wouldn't want people to think that I'm. Like,
We done uploading or not?
I tell a lot of
I don't know.
racist jokes, and I like racial jokes. I think they're funny, but I'm very clearly not a racist. I'm just not. Like
I'm just not.
It's just all there is to it. Like I mean, I don't know really what else to say.
You can see where this is going.
Because I need to do Frenchie also.
Bro, like, wait a minute.
Okay. Like
You can see where this is
you
going.
can
Yeah?
see where some of these lines
And you
are
see
going.
the little the side dot, and then the cursive, and then the Q's instead of G's. Oh my God, there's so many examples of this.
It's pretty obvious what that is. Okay. So I think it actually makes sense. In a sense, yeah, I guess it's okay. I guess you could say it's maybe a little bit edgy to give an example in the middle of the chat.
I don't think it's edgy at all. It's not a big deal. It's just a word. It's a conversation. It's a private conversation. There's no context around it being racist. I'm not saying.
No, dude. SEC, I have your back, bro. Just take the.
Giving an example.
Just a little L.
It's the same as reading Huckleberry Finn. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think I completely defend my decision to do it, and I do it again.
In the context, it makes absolute sense.
Yes.
Okay. If someone were to crop one of my messages where I say, "Hey, by the way, here are all the filters for the chat today,"
And then it just shows the
and I
filters.
post it, and say post screenshot.
Somebody's like, wow, dude, XQC sent me the N-word 179 times. Why would he do that?
Yeah, it'll look pretty fucking bad.
Keep reading Buster. He literally admits to ripping it back in the day.
Yeah, I did. I said the N-word all the time back in the day. I absolutely did. This is something really stupid. The ironic thing is that I do basically almost never say the N-word. I have verbal dyslexia. I don't want to accidentally say the N-word, so I actually don't say it. I don't want it to just come out. How many videos do I have of me saying the F-word, homophobic F-word, from like 15 years ago, right? Well, my point was the different standards that different creators have, where it's like one person can say something and they can get canceled for it, and another person can say the same thing and they won't get canceled for it. Because I said that Pokemon tries to have a perfect persona.
Yeah, but he said that like a million times. It's not like.
I'm gonna tell you.
Some of the terms with I was point is that I
If you
don't
feel
like I don't think maybe we should say it. I think that if you
I
said
deserve
it, but at the end of the day, like
to be
it is what it is.
canceled,
Like he said
then
that.
cancel me.
Well, in the past, what are you gonna do about it? Like I did anything about it. Like it is what it is. I mean, you either stop watching him or whatever, or
I think almost everybody used slurs back in the day. And as I said before, I've told a lot of jokes. I've said a lot of things with slurs around streamers privately, and they've said the same things around me. Not a single streamer at no point in my 10 years of being a streamer ever has said, that's not cool or don't say that. Not a single one ever. So just keep that in mind. This is all performative. It's all performative. This is all bullshit.
like it's not like he's gonna get banned or anything like that. Like,
I actually don't really use the N-word a lot. That's what's crazy is I really just don't. Like, it's word filtered in most places, and I got suspended on WoW for using it so many times. I don't want to have it, but streamers used to say it on Twitch until 2016. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to say the XQC thing about that, but like, yeah, I mean, he's civil, but I'm sure, I mean, like, has XQC never said the N-word? I mean, come on, like, what are we talking about? And so, like, I mean, it's I mean, again, like, I don't think it's really. Anyway, the point is that this was completely manufactured. Without saying anything crazy, this is directly from public Discord. This thing. Just to let you know, nobody will get paid for any misinformation posts. I said, this is all factual. We need nothing but the facts. If you posted vague lies, you'll not be paid. So, and this is another thing, is that Mizkit has engaged in, this is really important to keep in mind, that he is engaged in, so like, you're not going to pay yourself now. He is engaged in financial compensation and a paid campaign in presenting information like this. Like, I mean, basically, he's presenting information like this. He's saying, I'm not going to pay you for misinformation, while he is the one who's posting the misinformation. So he is financially incentivizing people to make up and to bring up and then spread a literal lie. He should delete this post and apologize. He should. This is a lie. He knows it's a lie about me hitting on her, oh, I'm so cool, I used the N-word, or me using it as a password. This was totally manufactured. Yeah, and this is, by the way, this is what I and also Emeru have had to go through for the last, I guess 10 months or something like that. 9 months, whatever it is. If you can watch the full video and like and comment, I will give you $10 cash for watching the video. It would help me if you could. It cannot be on mute. It has to be listening to it. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel again. So he's literally out there paying people to watch his content. He's going on a paid ad campaign to spread, at least in this circumstance, a verifiable lie. This is a verifiable lie, and he's paying people to spread and boost it on social media. So anytime that you see anybody saying anything favorable to him, any of these Clipper channels, it's probably because they're getting paid. Is that not illegal? I don't care if it is or not. I don't want to get involved legally. Like, it would have to get a lot worse for this to be a legal thing that I'd want to have resolved. Literal paid campaigns to fill this out, a Google document, so we can give people $10 for watching a YouTube video. Keep this in mind. That is the slimiest, fucking shadiest shit you can do. And this is another one, too. I deleted some bot comments that were just spammed and accidentally clicked and selected all and deleted 2K comments. if you guys can, give the video another watch and comment again. And this is all at the same time that he's been suing me for defamation. This is only about this circumstance. There are other pieces of information that I want to address, but I'm not going to be addressing that information today. And how tickets work, let me see here. Installing the Renato wait, what the hell is this? What the fuck? So you have to watch? What? So this is like an ad campaign?
Ad campaign?
It's happening again. I updated the extension, but oh my god. See? What's that? Fat? Is me being fat? Is that me being fat? How about that? Is that me being fat? You shut the hell up.
Released by the publisher Shonen Jump, such as Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Naruto. The event had kiosks all around it that you could connect to and download unique items from onto your save file in the Sacred Stones. There were two separate packages, one for Erica and one for Ephraim. Both the Erica and Ephraim packages contained the Junifer. When used, the Junifer would lower the level of the character by a random number between 1 and 5. This item was way ahead of its time, as it worked very similarly to a second seal in Fire Emblem Awakening, an item that allows the unit to reclass and reset their level, giving them more level ups to increase their total stats. Erica's set came with the weapons of Shadow Killer and Fiend Cleaver, a sword and an axe that are both E-rank with the same stats as iron weapons, with the added bonus of having 60 total uses and effectiveness against monsters. Ephraim's set came with the Bright Lance and Beacon Bow, which both work the same way as the previous two weapons. All of these can be added to your save file starting in Chapter 2, and you'll notice that the sprites for them are just simple recolors of their iron counterparts. The best part is that all of these items are still obtainable using cheats, even in the versions of the game that were released after the event was already held at Jump Festa. I wish
Can you do this thing where you pet Pete and so you get more aggressive? She loves aggressive petting anyway, so I'm not sure she's gonna. Okay, I will pet you.
You can get paid more by watching my YouTube videos, TikToks, etc. It's
She's like,
open source and
more
thank you
aggressive,
in case you
please.
think I
I don't think it's enough. I'm actually petting her so hard. It's
for
like
liking, commenting on, and watching Miskit's posts and videos,
supposed to
and get
react
paid when he
to.
goes live or posts. He's trying to actually
When a straight guy commits...
That's crazy. That's insane. He's a boss. That's a good idea. And I can see some of that, especially if you want me to follow you stream and monitor everything you do. I'll post the screenshot.
When a straight guy...
Yes, this is real.
The Black Knight fight at the end of Chapter 27 in Path of Radiance is considered to be one of the most difficult bosses in all of Fire Emblem. The Black Knight's high attack, speed,
I don't even need the rest of the clock. I am winning. Holy shit, this is so good. Oh my god. You ain't fighting. GG, Gutty. I can't even see me. I deadass can't even see me right now. You're not fighting me.
Sounds like she's around here, but I don't see her. Do you think she can get underneath this? Whoever says she can go in the pipe, she's not in the pipe. She's on the couch or something.
Someone's getting desperate, huh?
She's on the couch.
You'll never find me.
Wow, your cardboard looks awesome. I can find a new decent image right now. Talking to you about a story that once used to be MMA.
It's not a big deal to me, right? I mean, like,
You
I've been
better get my
on the
kids
top
back
for a
home
very, very long
safely.
time. And hopefully, it's going to be a lot longer. That's really how I see it. Hopefully it continues.
Tom Holland's one of the greatest human beings that ever lived. We did a film about 7 or 8 years ago. That was where both Tom and Tom did his audition for Spider-Man, and I did my audition for Punisher. We actually...
You better get my kids back home safely.
He will.
I hope I get banned, then maybe I can sue for damages, right? Because, like, you know, I knew you were
Why?
Can you do something to cheer me up? You know, it's still like a funny thing to talk about. is that, yeah, I mean, none of this stuff really ever affects me. Like, you have all of these, like, super viral posts that go on about me. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. And the reason why is because every single day I try to come on, I try to be entertaining, I try to keep people engaged, I try to be on
Like a
point with
little
things,
late.
and it's going to
Oh,
continue.
who's
I'm going to keep doing
that?
it. So, yeah, that's it. And I feel like the only way you can lose is stop playing, man, and keep doing your thing. Absolutely.
Aww. Bye, Rome. I love you.
Looking
I
for a
love
better way
you.
to match?
I love you.
Creating boosters break down dirt. Listen, scrubbing strips help throw it. More dirt Swiffer foam.
That's great.
Good job. Good boy. Brandon, where you at? I'm in the bag. Come on. You better get my kids back home safely. I got you. He will. He's a great driver.
I'm sad.
Why?
Can you do something to
Hi.
cheer me up?
Tom Holland's one of the greatest in my auditions.
Kodak. Kodak. You got it. Banana.
Right now, Ronnie's new promotion has Carlos desperate to prove his worth.
I really appreciate people calling me a pay raise.
But when things don't go his way, I can't have everyone coming in here and asking for a raise.
And asking for a
Will
raise.
gone wrong, turn the whole team against him?
I lost all respect for him.
I lost all respect for him. That's mad. The complaining, I know it's mad.
And remember,
It ain't no joke if you don't pay that note.
Okay, what is your name, sir? Name, right? You mess with me too, everybody just.
Hey, Los. Los, what's up, man? I'm working. Hey, come out here real quick. I just need to holler at you real quick, champ. Hey, just real quick. Look, dude, I'm working. What you want? What's up? All right, so look, you know what I'm saying? Your boy making a little bit more bread now, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, you always been down. You always had my back, man. So I just want to show my appreciation, you know what I'm saying? Got you a little something. What's this, man? What's this? Check it out, dude. Chicks to the Niners, man. Hey, 50 yard line. It ain't Redskins, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, I know that's your squad, so it's gonna hook you up, you know what I'm saying? It's great, man. It's great. So I'm gonna help Sonya, alright? It's great, dude. Sonya, hey.
Brother sick again, huh?
Yeah.
Flu or did he overeat again?
Nah, dude, he had the flu. He's sick. He's been sick for like over a week already, man.
So he took care of Ronnie, huh?
You know, some people get motivated by raises, you know?
I think he's good for the job.
I've seen a lot of repo guys come and go in this business. When they can't cut it, they up and walk. Now, my brother made a decision to give Ronnie that raise. I'm fine with it. We'll see if that's going to keep him here in this job. So let me tell you, dude, we got this chunk, you know.
Fucking jeg må gå og se sorten. Jeg spiser bare jeg og høyere.
Okay, dude, that one.
Fuck, I can't watch my show, dude. What the fuck? It's too hot.
Charlie Kirk got what he deserved. Charlie Kirk got what he deserved. Do these people support political violence?
Okay, wait a minute. First of all, you see how calm I'm coming here asking you if you're Sam.
Oh, I got him.
Who the hell are you?
That's assault, right? That's assault, right?
You fucking asshole! Get! Oh, I don't care. I'll punch you in the face if I have to.
You support political
the wrong
He
place. Let me ask you
knows
something.
what that lady just said.
See?
I didn't see anything. Oh, he didn't see anything now. We're gonna run. Ready?
Usually I'll give someone the benefit of
He's
the
too
doubt.
out of shape.
But
Let's see
this
how long he can hang
guy
for.
here was overly aggressive.
Look,
I
he's
mean,
already
he
sweating. He's
came
about to
at me
collapse.
like, whoa. I mean,
Wearing leather.
what am I doing? I'm just doing my job. But he has
All right, let's
something
go
to
this way
hide.
now. We're gonna see how long they can hang for.
Yeah, well, you need to work
Oh,
on
look, he couldn't hang. He had to stop physical activity. This was Achilles' heel.
Yes, right.
Oh, now she's gonna look at her. Look at her. We're gonna get the Pride community in shape.
Is it worth it?
Make America healthy again.
Do anything with you.
He's telling somebody to take over.
You know, it never ceases to amaze me the level people take these
Why can't you
things
keep
when
running?
they're in their car.
Because I just had a double knee replacement,
This guy may
bitch.
have
I'm sure the knee replacement's the reason why she can't run. Charlie Kirk got what he needs. Charlie Kirk got what he deserved. Do these people support political violence?
Thank you. Now relax.
Oh, I got it. I got him.
Sit down. Relax.
What the hell?
The hell?
Gobé, 300 pièces. Avec le gros.
Comment tu vas?
Ouais, dans le fond, là, je cherchais
Merci.
compagnie sans trop. Je cherchais juste un peu de compagnie, t'inquiète, mais c'est pas.
Yeah, what are you doing? In the back of the truck?
Super bien, et toi?
Moi, ça va, je suis juste bien brûlé, là. Ouais, je suis pas dans la salle, là.
Ouais, des choquettes, mon gars va être là, quoi, dans une heure, j'ai oublié ça, là.
Je suis vraiment emballé, là.
Ouais, 300 pièces, j'ai pas besoin de sentir bon.
You haven't paid these guys.
300 pièces, ouais, j'ai pas besoin de sentir bon, Big. C'est ça, tu comprends pas. Merci, Patrick. Big, je vais sentir la merde, mon gars, c'est pas chaud.
Fuck, dude. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work.
But what's worse is when they have these guys locked up in the back of that hot truck like that. Well, like you're taking advantage of people. Like me. Yes.
Si no les han pagado. Y me dice que tienen 2 días trabajando. Mira, necesitamos la llave.
Oh, les sticks, du jardin, yo, hey, la main, là, je te demande mon Zaki, là. J'étais à Saint-Lin, man, fait que va te cacher, mon gros plein de bande. Parce que je vais débarquer chez vous. Appelle tes estis de gros BS, là. Ben, gros, là, je débarque chez vous, man.
Bon, tu t'en viens, là.
Et même pas être au JDM, mon tabarnak. Hey, pendant que je me fais streamer, coller ça un peu. Attends un peu. Moi, tu m'as écouté un vocal, esti. T'as l'air d'un hostie de câble là-bas, c'est pas mal. T'as l'air d'un hostie d'épée. T'as l'air d'un hostie d'épave, là, gros. Écoute ça. Tu te fais reconnaître là-bas, t'as l'air d'un mon gars, là.
Moi, ma le faire.
Qui crise de tête, esti, qui est là, il fait pitié, mon gars.
mais
C'est
tu-
légendaire, mon gars, c'est légendaire.
Ok, mais c'est le gars qui. C'est quoi?
Fuck, I'm gonna have to put the AC on.
Carlo learned his lesson. Pay your bills and pay your employees. Gee, it's easy. Hey, bro, my brother's gonna have a fit.
Do me a favor, get them in this truck, and I'll take them anywhere they want to go.
All right,
Yeah,
because
because it's not the insurance yet.
yeah, because this one we're gonna have a problem.
Chum,
¿Sabes qué? Móntate en la troca
c'est
con
tout ce que
nosotros,
j'ai dit?
que así no tenemos
Il
problemas.
dit, gros, tu t'as acheté un nouveau bolide. Je dis, non,
All
non,
right,
c'est pas à moi, c'est à mon chum.
Um,
C'est quoi le problème? Tu comprends pas?
Ah! I'm gonna have to open up the window at least. I want to get my show on the road. And if I don't get my show, I will be sad, I will be mad, cause I'm addicted, oh yes.
Carlos tries to prove his worth up against a desperate dock worker.
That doesn't work. My apologies. And I have an ID. It's not gonna work a lot, but still.
What's up, Devil Dog? Can I speak to you for a second?
Yep.
¿Qué pasó?
First, I just want to say I really appreciate, you bringing me on the team, even though it's tough and all the things that have gone down. You've kept me here and kept me around. But I also want to let you know that, times are tough for me too. And I'd really appreciate it if you could probably give me like a possible pay raise
Okay, listen, man. Why do you feel that?
Listen.
Easy server race.
Because Ronnie had one.
Just as much time as Ronnie, I've been in the same dangerous situations, and I mean, come on, now, I've never retreated. I put your mission always first. I've never fallen back. I've never ran from anything. I've always been there for everybody.
Right. Well, look, I can't have everyone coming in here and asking for a raise
Well, not
all at the same time. There's other people that work here too. All right. Let me see what I can do for you, and I'll get back to you.
I mean, that's all you means you're gonna think about it.
Laissez-les faire, guys. Encore this. Okay, do it.
Roger that.
J'ai deux lauriers. Ben, deux lauriers, mon gars. Deux lauriers, si tu veux, big.
Non, mais c'était quand j'étais dans un char, tantôt un autre char.
Mon gars, ben.
Look it. We got a 2012 Lincoln. Black in color. But this is a deal.
I'm gonna have to put the AC on for a couple minutes, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
But look, anyways, here's the down low, okay? The dad, okay, wants us to pick up the car from the son. You know, the guy's just
You want me happy? This is how I'm happy.
So he wants us to pick up the car, so he's basically a voluntary repo.
You're running low on storage. Okay, I don't care.
Letting us have the car, but you know he's still giving us the car.
Is the address enough? Let me see that address.
Ugh. It's not true. I have 30 gigs of storage.
Yeah, there it is.
What the? How much you open that? Did he have feathers in the car?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get out the car so that. Just make sure you. Let's go. Yeah, that's the car. Dirty. No, it looks like there's wax in it and finish. Car's locked.
Moi, il dit en tabarnak. Un short knee. Un short knee. Un short knee big.
Good, it works.
Because it's freaking crap.
Faites des virements, les gars, sinon moi je décolle du bois.
Crap. What do I
ça. Ouais, c'est décolle ça. Big ça. Ouais, t'es vite dans le veille, en soi, là. T'as 253 virements, là, ça va être plus la merde. 250. C'est dégueulasse. 250 piastres, puis non, j'ai pas que je fasse du cash, je peux pas payer en cash. Ça, c'est gay. Enfin, mon ami. Ça, ça pue la merde, for real, là. Que j'en aimais ça, moi. Merci, surtout même que je passe mon temps à dire que je suis 100$ de l'heure ici, là. J'ai même pas trop. Gros, ça fait quoi? Ouais, 3h30.
It doesn't work.
J'étais à 250.
Fuck you, dude.
Il manque de change. Il manque de change en sacrament, big. Moi, je suis 100$ de l'heure minimum ici. Ma gang de Chris.
Not enough storage to install resources. What the fuck are you talking about?
Gros, Chris de chien sale. T'es rendu dans mon bout, j'ai entendu.
Okay. Okay, so the clear cache, okay.
On aime bien les couches sans parfum parce que Eva avait des petits problèmes respiratoires. J'aime que ça épouse sa silhouette. En plus d'être ultra absorbant parce qu'on a eu aucune fuite. C'est jamais facile à lancer comprendre. Les attaches sont super fortes. Nouvelle et améliorée Pampers Baby Dry Ultra.
Oh, what have you done? Wake me up, I'm under the sun. Get me out of here. I said get me out of here, cause I got shit I need to do, Get me out of here, I said get me out of here. I was in my bed, I fell asleep, I gone to bed. Was too weak and fell in love. You're driving me crazy, you're driving me mad. I keep dreaming of prairies and what it could have had. My mom called me lazy, my mom called me sad.
Non, il m'a bloqué, Marco.
Comment tu vas, ça va bien, Katou? Ça va bien, toi, là? J'ai peut-être trouvé quelqu'un avec des cheveux noirs, avec des cheveux mauves, mais comment ça, loin, Chris? Comment? Tout est à côté, tout est à côté. Oui, quand t'as un char, ça craint pas quand t'es à pied, Chris. C'est, je parle de la rive sud, là, je parle des dents avec, c'est des gars, c'est affreux. Je te l'ai dit, je peux te l'apporter ton épicerie. Ouais, mais ça n'a pas rapport, je veux pas te demander à toi, mais je veux pas te demander. Je veux pas te demander, je demande à personne, ouais, je me le calme. Je m'arrange pas. Super, je reviens de chercher ma soeur et toi, fait quoi aujourd'hui? Oh, aujourd'hui, j'ai quitté un peu. C'est ça, j'ai
Il s'est fait un peu.
tu reviens laver les poissons. Hey, ta gueule, bordel! Magic le panier, j'y ai pensé, pour de vrai, j'y ai pensé, Magic le panier, mon petit sud. Parce qu'écoute, moi, quand j'étais à Montréal, ça arrive sud, là. Je suis pas tant connu que ça. Il y a tellement de monde, mon gars, je me fais pas tant chaler. Mais ici, le gros, là, que j'aille je cours où je pars, c'est peu importe aussi, au coin de rue. Parce que il y a pas mille places où je peux aller, man, sans me faire reconnaître, puis me faire le monde s'en chie. Fait que gros, t'imagines-tu? Moi, là, je pars du métro l'épicerie, puis je prends une carrosse, puis je m'en vais vers chez nous, là, parce que
Oh.
Coming up, Troy and Carlos head to the docks to repo from a worker who knows more than his weight around. But when Carlos crosses the line, will it all come crashing down? I'm trying to explain to you. A vehicle got hit. You ever feel like I'm semi-open. No, I appreciate that. It's just, something personal. I just want to drag you into it. I think we got a team now. I just want to say, although Carlos doesn't really want to talk about what's bothering him.
Okay.
I know from experience that every time
There should never be more than 4.
something about it. Yeah, for sure. You guys keep what's behind. It's a Camaro, it's a Chevy. It's a work beside areas. Right. Then you need to plug it in.
Oh, that was delicious. That was delicious. This is the point of no return. Buddy. Da-da-da-da. And I don't have to clip because we did this morning. I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna do watch some porn. My apologies. Okay, well, get going. Get a job.
Hey, I got a volunteer for you guys in East LA. I was about to go home and shower shift. So I volunteered for you. This is 35 miles away, Lou. That's the job.
Hey, I get to go around the corner.
That's the job. Again. It ain't no joke if you don't pay that note. Eee, buddy.
Hey, I got a volunteer for you guys in East LA.
That's 25 miles away, Lou.
Home and shower shift. So I volunteered for you. This is 35 miles away, Lou. That's the job.
That's the job. That's the gerb. What? Oh shit.
Well, I understand you've been overwhelmed by a lot of what's been going on. Right? And we're going to try a new technique and new strategy. It's very simple. This is a stress ball. Anytime you're out with this truck in the field, you're getting aggravated. I want you to channel the energy into the ball.
Into the balls.
Squeeze the ball. Put
Yeah,
that
not
energy
squeeze the
into
balls.
the ball. Yes. Exactly. That's what we're talking about here.
Instead of jumping down one of my coworkers' throats, squeeze the ball.
Precisely.
All right.
All right?
Good enough.
All right.
Voluntary. Buick Skyline. 96 bucks. 35 miles out of our way. Pretty much exclusive.
Yeah, what Lou says.
What is Lou always say? Oh, I can't put another job. Oh yeah, that's what Lou says, huh? Sucks on that brown cigar is. You know, I'm trying real hard to go on with this anger management thing. When Troy and I have to take a job that only pays half, I find it very difficult to do so.
So we have a volunteer from a guy just 7 months behind. Finally, he calls the finance company and tells them he wanted to fill out the car. I just wish it wasn't 40 minutes late. The car's not here. Like, supposed to meet us here, right?
Yeah. So what fuck? I'm out. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
It is fall that we have to be on track.
Yes. What's going on, brother? So you, change your fucking name? Yeah, let's do it. We gotta expedite this as quick as possible. That works.
At this point, I'm thinking, finally, a voluntary agent, not a freaking passenger.
Is there a problem, bud?
No search for resistance. Fuck you, dude. So tired of this shit. Our vibes, okay. Once we're good. Yeah.
But I swear,
When it's side of keys, key of coke. Bon. My apologies.
Are you?
Salud.
Wow, this car lift looks cool. Yeah.
Remember the girl that got famous in this video? Actually, a couple of opportunities to decide between. She could have either started an OF.
Let's go. I have an ID. I have an ID. Do ré mi fa sol la faisant le dieu. Something, brother. We'll do again. I'm gonna be watching the sexual interview, but no, this is as good.
So let's bring in Triple P. Welcome.
Finally, PPP has come to no true seeker.
Thank you very much.
Tonight, huge support in chat. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about a dirty, disgusting, filthy, saggy, boring, bum pig. That is
Voilà.
now, folks, when it comes to calling cat fat cat, I was under the impression amongst fat people, amongst fellow people of boundaries, that fat was our word. I thought I had a right to use that word, and it's not just a right that I was given by birth. I earned
or do something else.
Let's go. So, still relaxing, still watching. Decided to watch Truth Seeker with DSP PPP. I was gonna watch Side Scroller, but this is as good. And yeah, this is gonna be a fantastic evening. I decided to really focus on the tower today. Really, really, really focus. Which means not watching TV, not doing clips, not watching corn. I reserve a right to do it. But just listening to audio, and focusing on this side, watching every single playthrough, making sure that everything is surviving. Gonna be fun. Now I'm fucked because I don't have the storage.
Bethany is a soldier that joins you in Chapter 11 in Path of Radiance. It's really cool that soldiers came back as a player-controlled class after being only enemy units for the previous 6 games in the series. Bethany has some alright base stats and growth rates. She's likely to become pretty accurate and fast with her good skill and speed, resulting in her doubling very often when trained up. Her bulk and strength are nothing to write home about, though. Her 9 base defense and 35% growth rate are pretty solid, but her resistance is pretty low, so you have to keep that in mind. Her HP growth is also pretty mediocre. 55% is on the lower side, and you have to be weird.
I don't mind a guy being short. I'll put him in a cage on my pocket like Milan with the cricket. I will carry his little ass.
Oh my god, I have to finish my fight in Battle Knight.
Both my parents are teachers. My mom, she's...
What is this? What foldable walk for you? That a good idea? Can bring it traveling. Or go in nice. Garlic. Shrimp. Even the spatula fucked up. Hiya. Nothing is straight in this video. Not even the chef. Okay. Steak go in nice. Rice go in. Okay. Fish sauce, correct. That salt, that MSG. I mean, every ingredient, all cooking technique look good. Uncle Roger can't even roast him. He just straight cooking on propane tank. He don't give a shit. Trying to keep fire department in business. Nice. Spring onion, okay. Uncle Roger a bit disappointed the plate looks so normal. Your plate need to be foldable also. Hiya.
お前らじゃ俺の相手は務まらん。随分暴れとるようじゃ。
Big house, that has a lot to do with it.
One way to make the All-Star game amazing. They could do a United States against the world.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh man, what? Hey, isn't this pitcher familiar with the hamstring injuries as most elite athletes are here? You heard Leo. There's Shaq. Prediction quickly, Shaq. Shaq likes Toronto. There you go. Is it possible for Clay to be okay in this game?
This guy's a menace.
find me there, however you get there. And I'm going to make them. However you get there. Beer. I'm going to take Miller Lite and make them hot wings and homemade ranch. And we're all going to bond.
Okay.
And it's all going to be better.
Just so I'm clear, you're going to solve the conflict in the Middle East writ large by taking Miller Lite and homemade chicken wings over there.
And homemade ranch.
And homemade ranch.
I mean, it works for you when you're
Yeah.
sad or when I'm sad.
I've never waged war or genocide on anybody, so I don't know if it would work on me or not. But we could try. So when are you going to get around to that, you think? Because it's kind of an urgent...
Well, I just moved, so I got to finish getting stuff put away to find them. And you know you're in fucking trouble. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Sing a song. When I was a younger mama put me with the belt.
Did I set this bed up?
Say mama. You say mama. Oh, good girl. What I say?
Whoa.
Oh my God!
It's shiny. Irritated right now? What?
Well, hi there. Welcome to Friar's Fat Boy. May I take your order? My diet is ruined.
Nah. Quiet. No, schon. Ich Problem. Microwave. Ich what? Ich will know what. Wait. Ich will know what. Manche wieder guys. Ich will know what. Wait, ich black bunch of me. Relax. It's contact. It's okay. Ma, što je problem? Da. Vini coaș. Niciun problem. Cașeș. Que me coada. Muito bem. Ce frumosat. Que de coaș. Aș frumosat. De mâncat și eu. De mâncat puțin, da? Ce frumosat. Ce frumosat. C'est George. Non, mais c'est pas bien. Rich. Yeah, bitch.
I'm eating girl cookies for free. It's not a goal. Yeah. I'm eating them for free. Yeah.
they were made with. I go, good girl.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what? I care more about Phil's life than he fucking does.
You're trying to help him, yeah.
Hey.
Passion. He doesn't have any soul in his fucking body. He's a hollowed out husk of a fucking man that let me walk all over him. A 400-pound lesbian fucking trans smoking bum walked all over internet legend dark side Phil next to his house. He swallowed and said, "Thank you, sir. May I have a
Another.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Let me ask you too, like, what was it like having to work with him? Because I know I heard some stuff like.
I never watched this. This is great. I'm gonna play the tower. All 10 playthrough, baby. That is most definitely what's up.
Plus vitamins and minerals. That's it.
Thing is, I can do this all night and have fun.
Insurance for your home and home-based business, all on the same policy. Visit squareone.ca now.
Before Skyscanner, searching for cheap flag tomatoes. Cray cray.
Forgot to clear our cache. Clear the cache. Save the cache. Clear the cache. Save the cache. Clear the cache. Save the cache.
But now Skyscanner searches billions of epic deals with one simple search.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag is back. Step back.
By the way,
More breathtaking than ever.
people are liking the Black Flag Assassin's Creed.
Raise the black flag once again.
It's very well received.
New finished Quantum Ultramax costs less than Cascade. This just makes sense.
It makes sense because nothing tastes better than Finish. See the cleaning power?
The days, the darkest of days, the days go, let you down. See, have been one hell of a time.
For dishes that shine.
Arrobase Misaoui, je
If it
suis
was me,
d'accord à...
Pete, and you said, let's try this on the show, and you were doing a show, I'd say sure, because what you're doing works. Why would you say no to a guy who's successful at content creation and not agree to do things? You're trying to get him to do better. You're trying to help him.
Well, this is the thing I'm just trying to do. I'm just trying to make a show that's not fucking boring. That's not fucking garbage. Like every fucking show this guy's done or ever has done throughout his entire fucking career. It's nothing but the lowest effort.
Level effort, yeah.
I used to think, oh, there must have been the golden age of Phil.
No, go back. They were all shitty. They're all shitty.
There must have
Low
been
effort.
There must have been a time where he really did try, and he had passion, and he was grateful for his support, and he didn't take it for granted. No,
he always sucks. He sucks from the.
Okay, Resistance Reborn is having low storage.
Just lucky to be early. He wasn't good. He was early.
That's it. He was early. And he gained a big advantage. And this man has made millions of dollars.
Where's it all go?
When it goes to Gin, it goes to DoorDash, goes to WWE.
J'allais dire ça.
Tout le monde le sait, moi j'ai été chercher les activités, j'ai rappelé la Kingo, on va faire du rappel, les gros, on s'en va descendre dans l'avion, on fait ci, on fait ça. Et
Énerve-vous si ça le fait chier.
Oh, ever!
A huge
Oh,
opportunity.
fucking ever!
Arrobase Melo, oui, il est jaloux.
On s'en va du avion, après ça, on va monter les rocheuses, après ça, le gros, on s'en va...
Emotional push behind him.
Hey, ça va pas arrêter. Ça aurait jamais arrêté. Ça aurait pas été un esti de l'heure.
Mais pourquoi il parle de toi la toute bonne
Je sais pas, il parlait déjà de moi, je checkais son chat, puis je voyais que le monde parlait de
You
quelqu'un.
helped him when he was ready to
Puis
fucking
mon nom
die.
il est pas dans le chat.
Tout le monde le sait.
Fait que là, j'ai vu qu'il y avait 75 personnes, je dit, je vais y aller
Juste
voir.
entendre ta voix et le voir dans tes vidéos, c'était des la masse.
Mais là, je serai pas là.
when a big show like these guys comes and says, we're going to put you in front of our audience, bring us good stuff, bring us good content,
Construire
it
ces
was
petites
life
cabanes
changing
dans
for
le
me.
bois.
Checkez bien le GM Fest. Pour vrai, ça va être malade. Il y avait il va y avoir des bouts un peu plus longs, parce que je monte le show.
Yeah.
Fixed his toilet, which doesn't work. The guy could have fixed his shower.
What's he doing? Shit in a bucket or something?
His largest asset, where he lives, where he sleeps, where he eats, where he shits, where he showers, and where he shaves.
Dude, I get, bro, I get PPP, I get some DSP drama, I get some French Canadian drama. We're playing the tower.
I don't even think he spent that much money. Those lights aren't that expensive, and neither are the cameras he bought or anything that he films. Yeah, he wasted it. Wasted money. And his wife's like, yeah, yeah.
Apparently what this is all about, but we know that it's not actually.
And we're back again. I just want to do this behind the scene because I feel very grateful for life. It's not a lot, but look, I'm watching DSP DSP content, the tower. I'm recording some drama, so when I stream, I got something to listen to. And honestly, dude, it's gonna be a great night. So I'm very thankful for what I have. Honestly.
Usually Boris shakes his head like no when he doesn't like something. He's like, just being shot tonight. I'm like, where do you want some vegetables? And he'll be like, can I see if he'll sit and give? Yeah. Okay, will he get some off? Oh, sit.
You gotta go to school, you gotta go to work. Dog's going to sleep. The dog is falling asleep. He's heard this story before.
Okay, sit, off.
Now this
off.
is crazy.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, okay? Stop, off, off. Look at me, look at me. Look at me. Keep doing it.
Yeah, it's all without words. Let's just do some. What do we do?
Oh, my dude, my dog! That's your emotional support animal. Yeah, really. I mean, he looks pretty anxious himself. Yeah.
As soon as I see a red flag, I'm like, no, date's done, and I'm not gonna see you again.
Yeah.
Before I would have moved him in. They would have been your stepdad. I'd have said, this is Johnny. He's living with us now.
Yeah, I know. And his ideas about the world would have been not normal.
But they would have been our way. As soon as I see a red flag, I'm like, no, date's done, and I'm not gonna see you again.
Yeah.
Before I would have moved him in. They would have been your stepdad. I'd have said, this is Johnny. He's living with us now.
Yeah, I know. And his ideas about the world would have been not normal.
But they would have been our way. As soon as I see a red flag.
Let's check this guy. You kidding me? Called pepperonis, onions, can't really go wrong.
Oh, I forgot to say, we also got a shit ton of caramel and sausage. So, lived a good life, bro. Honestly, wow.
Onions, can't really go wrong.
Yeah, I never told you. I never told you, but remember, I came on Kino and I didn't know that you had started a show with him. And then so I started shitting on him, and you guys did too. But I never told you, but like when I found out that you started a show with him, I was like, God damn, I was like a month late. Like I could have gotten that opportunity instead of this loser. And I was honestly jealous. I was like, this prick is talentless. Like he doesn't deserve the opportunities that you gave him. And then he squandered all that promotion, tens of thousands of viewers on him. He could have done something great. He wasn't ready to be great. He never will be.
Let me tell you the worst part about working with him.
Yeah.
He's like a total Prince of vacuum, boring, terrible, on-air personality. Because I can carry that.
And I'm gonna be uploading. Uploading! Beep. Shotgun it, book.
Yeah, we didn't game plan or like plan anything. We don't need to.
Mm-mm-mm.
He's a taker. He's a taker. Yeah. He doesn't reciprocate. Yeah, I would have done it. We would have broken the internet with that. Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, Pete, let me just interrupt you. Pete, when he found out that I had a polygraph, he said, let me arrange this. And he was going to pay for the plane tickets, the hotel, everything, and I agreed. Like I said, I'm down. I'll get there. I don't want to take an 8-hour flight to Washington State, but I'll do it because Pete asked me to. He said, absolutely. Me and P were completely down with the plan. We were ready to do it. Phil fucked the pooch. He fucked the whole thing up. He fucked the whole thing up. We could have all made some money. It would have been great. He said no to everything, didn't he? What exhausting dealing with this guy. Yeah. Oh no. Well, the detractors were right about it. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Or hungover. Well, remember, he's a former alcoholic. Like, you know. On stream. Yeah. I saw some of those clips. Yeah, and he was just, whoop, yeah, yeah. And listen, I have my own struggles with alcohol, and I can tell you, having observed him, I think that he did several of those smart shows very hungover because he's super low energy, like he's got a headache and beat up looking. Like for all you know, he was drinking until 8 o'clock in the morning, and then he gets up to do the show with you, and you have to carry him. That's not fair.
When morning has you running in circles, embrace the circle. Eat the crispy, fluffy circle. Welcome to the circle of breakfast. Eggo waffles.
The future is already here. Next starts now.
Did you know you can get an all-state home and auto insurance quote online in under 3 minutes? And if you switch, you could save over $800.
That was faster than reading in the sim.
A lot less stupid. Switch to Allstate and you can save hundreds.
Percent of the time, 12% of the time, he carried the whole show, and then he cut you out like a snake. He thinks he's going to do fine and keep the money, keep all the money in there.
You know, I just want to remind people from the beginning, I didn't come to Phil and ask him to do content. Phil came to me and asked me to do content. And Phil asked me to do drama content with him about Review Tech USA. And Phil will tell you, I'm not about drama. I'm not about
Those are his highest viewed streams.
I'm not about feuding with people, this or that. Let me tell you something. When Phil got the casino bump with the casino boost, Darkside Phil tried desperately to do drama.
He sucks. He can't do it. He can't do it because he sucks.
With Cobb, with Ethan Ralph, like the whole Rogues Gallery, he tried to battle with DSP, and he sucked. He struck out every fucking time. It gained no traction.
He squandered the opportunity you gave him.
He was a total embarrassment. He was a total fucking choke artist. He talks about, I would never do drama because I'm a good moral person.
Yeah, bullshit. And you know what, Pete, I kind of thought like, and I'll tell you this honestly, when you gave me the opportunity, I have been grinding like in the shadows for 3 or 4 years, and I developed a pretty good, persona to do shows. Like I was ready for the opportunity you gave me, but I still worried. I was like, holy shit, this is such a huge opportunity. I can't fuck this up. And so I put my foot on the gas as soon as you gave me that opportunity. And you'll notice, like, I improved my show, my graphics, the music. Like, I leveled up everything because you gave me that opportunity, and I didn't want to waste it or squander it. He squandered it. He fucked the pooch on the whole thing.
Well, so here's where I'm going with this. Now, people are saying that your audio is too high, my audio is too low.
Let me see the adjustments.
Let's try and fix this before I continue on with this train of thought.
I got you cranked as high as I can get you. You might have to, if you can you raise your level on your computer, like go to sound settings and raise it, and I'll lower mine. I'll lower my mic.
Is that any better? Test, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is it much louder? Test, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay. So then this is the point I want to make. Every single thing that
Down with the play. Fuck the whole thing up. We would have all made some money. It would have been great. Down with the play. Fuck the whole thing up. We would have all made some money. It would have been great.
So it's 220.
And I'm trauma with the safety net. And there'll be no consequences. Well, Phil, the consequences is coming now, Phil. The consequences are on their way, Phil. Everything that you've sowed for the last 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, however long it's been, of the casino art, you are now going to sow. All of the old viewers that you alienated by trying to
He made millions. He squandered it living a millionaire's lifestyle, on other people's money. That's the big issue.
Phil needs people like me. You know, he needs people like
Kids
me
alive. You gotta
that
keep
he
kids
can
alive.
point the finger to and he can say that's the bad guy. He can point at duty, he can point at Kevin and say, that's the bad guy. That's the one responsible for all my problems. Phil, does that make you good? No, Phil. You're just weak.
Yeah,
You're a
it's too
fucking
weak to rise above.
cockroach. You're
Too
a
weak to rise above
cockroach
the
that makes
principles.
yourself into a fucking victim. Instead of being a man and rising up and actually victimizing and winning and bending reality to your will, you choose to lay down in the fetal position and die on an island alone like a little bitch.
Mini wheats, blueberry, and strawberry flavors. Pick your fairy favorite. Be ready for whatever life brings with investment solutions from Canada Life. Tampons can be painful. Was that too much information? We created the first tampon lubricant, and Amazon ads helped us take on the legacy brands. Our sales more than doubled with over 88% new to brand customers.
Fucking problems. Well, nobody gives a fuck about your problems. Do you know what a baby does? It fucking cries because it has no other recourse, Phil. It needs somebody to change its diaper for it. But you're a 42-year-old man, and you should have developed better coping skills than fucking crying. But this is a guy who honestly is mentally not well. He's arrested development. I'm not sure he ever advanced past juvenile mindset of like 14, 15 years
I
old.
was gonna say 12.
You know what it makes me it makes periods are icky. This is supposedly a mature married man that when he sees a tampon ad, he's like, oh, gross. Strange stuff. Strange stuff from a supposed mature adult man there. I mean, it's just the reality. This is a guy who cries in his mid 30s or late 30s about how his parents didn't buy him a Supreme toy.
Tragic.
It's
Tragic.
tragic. I didn't get the
I didn't get the
Wolverine.
toy that I
My
wanted.
stupid parents should have bought it for me. He's so entitled. He's so entitled. He thinks that the whole world owes him a living. And what's crazy is it's the weird Skinner box that he's plugged himself into has validated that worldview. That worldview has never been challenged because people literally do hand him a living on a silver platter.
Right, but I think that's going to change now. Don't you think that his income is just going to take a huge hit from doing this? Because the keto people are never going to donate to him again.
It is a slow, ever sinking ship.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
There always seems to come another whale to save Phil, another whale to save Phil. He always seems to get bailed out. But you know, Phil, one day it might be soon. It might be a long ways away. But one day there won't be any more whales because your show will be so boring, so toxic, so lame, hosted by a 50, 60-year-old man pretending to be a pro gamer. No one will care. And the thing
We
that's
got fourth place or something
oh
once.
my god. The God honest truth is that Phil needs the detractors. He needs the detractors to stay relevant. He needs the detractors because he needs someone to blame so that he can be the victim, so that he can escape accountability for his own actions. And what we saw today was the same thing. Oh, PPP victimized me. PPP did me wrong. Ooh. And it's just fucking sad.
I
Phil,
agree with you.
Phil is a liar. He lies all the time. All the time. And the lies never, ever end. And it just starts to get exhausting. It just starts to get exhausting.
We can talk. He's very needy. He's just so needy. You got to hold him by his hand and do everything for him. Like if if you had come to me with an idea for a show, given your success with everything else you've done, I would have just said, yeah, like, let's try it, let's do it. But the fact that you have to twist his arm to get him to do anything, and then he said no to every idea or concept that you brought in. He said no to the lie detector thing that would have been huge. You know.
And the thing is, the guy doesn't stick to anything. He has no perseverance. He expects immediate, instant gratification
And money.
and money. Well, he expects it to immediately be a massive financial success and to always be a financial success. But that's not how things work.
No, you
You
gotta
actually
Um.
have to grind. You have to build.
Uh,
You have to go out and
well, I'll be
find new
honest.
audiences. You can't just rely on the same 2 or 3 guys forever. But he's trapped because he feels like he has to pander and bow down to those 2 or 3 people, and he can never experiment. He can never do anything new, and he's scared, and he's neurotic, and he's autistic. He's stuck in his schedule. He's stuck in his ways, and there's just no way to free him from it. He's a hermit who lives in his house 24/7, 365.
Yeah, he goes out once a week.
He comes out once a week, and it takes him 4 hours to do the groceries, but he's a totally functioning, normal human being.
Yeah, I don't understand how it takes 4 hours. I shop like a man.
It takes him an hour to do
I run through that place like a maniac.
never fucking wrote down a list in life. I don't know, like, he has to cut the vegetables when he gets home and this and that. But he's a sad hermit because he's scared of confrontation. He would never ever stand up for his wife in public. If somebody slapped his wife's ass at the bar, he would do fucking nothing. He would probably watch as his wife gets fucked in the alleyway by a black hole. Let's be fucking real. This guy, that's why he doesn't go outside. He fucking
What's going to get banged by a black man? What?
He got on his knees at the Street Fighter tournament and begged this guy not to whoop his fucking ass. And tears came from his eyes, and he said he was a fucking alcoholic. And then we wonder why he won't bring me on to confront him tonight. It's because he's scared. It's because he's spineless. It's because he's a cockroach. He's a fucking worm. And he's afraid of anybody that is any sort of a man, that has any sort of a masculine presence. He doesn't know how to behave in a friend group or a setting because this guy has never had any friends. Let's be real. It was always super awkward when we brought him on with me and Andy because he's never been a part of a male friend group, and he views anybody who is his friend as a means to an end. It's not somebody that he genuinely cares about. To him, people are tools. John Rambo was a tool. Howard was a tool to him. Ultimately, I was a tool to him as well. He didn't genuinely care about me or anything. By the way, this guy I was down, you know, and all these people are talking about this. A lot of people judge me for what I'm about to say. But you know I offered to pay this guy Slice and his wife's flight to Florida for the Super Bowl so that we could hang out in Florida, fly down together. I offered to pay for the pet sitter for his pets. I offered to pay for his wife's ticket, his ticket, give them 2-3 days leave so they could have the honeymoon they never fucking had. He turned I don't think he has received like real criticism from somebody that he actually can respect and trust. Because he's like, well, these are detractors, these are trolls. How do I know what criticism is real, what I need to actually improve? I understand that. And so I gave him the advice that I think would actually turn his life around. Go out more with his wife. Take more time off from shows. Ultimately, the guy like is doing like 8 hours of streaming 6 days a week. Never goes out with his wife. Never does anything fun. He's a total shut-in, total hermit, no friends, and it's just no way to live. And he lives in fear. He lives in fear of the world. And
Well, yeah, he's got all those cameras around his house. That's paranoid, delusional. The police called him a 220. Like he's a mental case.
Well, he is a mental case. And now generally he's kind of almost a harmless mental case. And this is why it's like I kind of wanted to help the guy because I feel like generally like he's not the most evil, malignant scumbag on earth. At least at first impression. But
Yeah, I know. He can come off as a little bit likable.
Well,
And a little bit charismatic.
I don't know if he's likable or charismatic. I'm saying he's not like a revenge pornographer like Ralph. He's not like a wife beater that we know of. He's not like he's not like a pedophile or a rapist. Like this is a very low bar I'm setting, and so I don't understand why everybody hates this guy so much. Yes, he begs. Yes, the begging is annoying. It's exhausting. It's ridiculous. But there's a lot of people with goals nowadays. There's a lot of people e-bagging. There's no real way to explain why Phil is such a deplorable and detestable person. You must actually experience it firsthand. And I experienced it firsthand. When you watch his show every day and you keep up with the vortex and the people that are in it and the way that he interacts with it, only truly then can you actually know why he's such a deplorable piece of shit that deserves to die. Only then can you really know. Because, like, why do people want this guy to die? I don't get it. Well, in the last couple weeks, it finally really was driven home to me as to why motherfuckers hate this guy. Because he just never, ever, ever will change his ways. He's ungrateful for everything he gets. He's negative. He's pessimistic. He's draining. He's soulless. He doesn't care. All he cares about is getting a paycheck and protecting his fragile, narcissistic ego. And that's it. And he doesn't care about friends. He doesn't care about family. He doesn't care about having ambitions or goals outside of money. And the money that he does have, he doesn't use it to travel the world. He doesn't use it to go to cool things. He doesn't use it to collect like cool
it's
He likes wrestling cards and plays a wrestling game.
Not even real wrestling cards. That's recent. He started playing the real wrestling cards. He buys digital JPEGs of sweaty,
Sweaty men. That's pretty gay. I think that's pretty gay.
That's what Phil does, and that's what gives him joy in life.
You reminded me of this.
Hollow existence.
You reminded me of this. Speaking of this is how he treats his audience sometimes. And I didn't want to play this before because of all the F-bombs in it, but we've already gone way past the on YouTube. So.
Fucking, you dumb fucking me. Taking me and showed up your fucking ass. Factually fucking based. Fucking facts. Daily fucking basic. Shut the fuck up. I'm not taking your shit for who the fuck it is. People in the chat right now. Oh, he's doing a meme. Oh, this is crazy. Shut the fuck up and eat it.
You want me to pause it? Yeah.
Well, I mean, is this not toxicity? Like, is this?
No, this is positive content.
This is positive, mature content. Why can't he just be honest? Why can't he just be honest that he's a piece of shit?
Just embrace your shittiness. Yes.
That's what I've told him to do. Because obviously he's never going to become a good person or a positive person or a role model.
It depends.
Annoying, horrible.
So what did you mean full of? That was shitty. Right. I get it.
Moving to Seattle. Great. That's a choice. Feeling very blonde. You're a Gemini. My birthday is astrology.
My apologies.
Listen, I'm not gonna get into everything with Phil. Phil can decide how far he wants this shit to go. I don't know. Should I just go full bore and
Hey,
continue to
just drop him.
try
Yeah,
and him
stay,
go in on
stay.
his
Fuck him.
wife's fucking medical conditions
Fuck him.
and
Fuck him,
this
D.
that?
Fuck him.
Like,
Fuck him right back. Fuck him right
oh
back.
fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's concerned that his wife is gonna die and she's becoming more religious, and so Phil feels like he needs to be more religious, and so he can't be a heel. And I just feel like
Oh, come
that's,
on.
I feel like that's fucking nonsense because he actually is just an evil, horrible piece of shit all the time anyway, and he's
Yeah.
not religious
You
whatsoever.
should
And
embrace
I
the
just
heel.
feel like it's a total excuse because he doesn't want to actually have to deal with people dunking on him, and so he hides away from controversy and conflict. And I don't know, man. I just don't have any respect for Phil. I
No,
just, I just don't. The only thing that I have any respect for him for is that he does show up 6 days a week, 10 hours a
he's got a
day to
begging
sell his
ethic. Yeah.
fucking tin cup. Like that's what he does. And
Yeah.
I've just been trying to help this motherfucker. He lays these pity parties on me. He lays all of these secrets on me. And then it's like, well, how can you fucking, snake this guy? How can you turn on this guy when he has all of these problems in his life? So I
He's probably,
realized,
he seems very manipulative. Like
well,
he's trying to manipulate you
full on,
into
full
not
on,
being real with it.
yeah, it's full on manipulation. It's hypnosis to try and stop me from bursting his echo chamber and making him confront like the cognitive dissonance in his life. And so it's just this sad coping mechanism where he tells me stuff. I don't know if it's true or if it's not because he lies so often, even when he swears up and down. And I remember him swearing to me up and down that what's his name? The Gamebox guy. Who
TJ
does
Gamebox.
TJ
Yeah.
Gamebox, who does the calculations. No, no, no. His calculations are wrong because at my high whale level, that they offer me these special deals and these special points. So it's not actually the $1,500 this week. He said it was. It was only like $200. And then
Oh,
I
jeez.
go, and then I go to Gamebox and I say, "Is this the case?" And he explains to me in great detail with receipts. No, he lied, and he swore up and down to me, "No, I'm really." I said, "Really, Phil? You're telling
Even
me the
spending
truth?"
200 a week on a children's wrestling game is ridiculous. $200 a week, And
And
I
it,
just
it
want to
just
mention,
doesn't make sense. So,
Pete, I want to mention, like, I listened to you about doing the Dark Side Phil interviewing content. We have 2,500 or almost 3,000 live viewers across all the platforms. Almost 3,000 live viewers right now. He's got 114 for his solo smart guys. 114 people. So maybe he should have been listening to you, like I listen to you, 3,000 live viewers. He won't listen.
listen, and I'm not
He's
saying
a
I'm some
moron.
grand guru or some
No, you know what
alien
you're doing. You know what
in
you're
the
doing.
sky. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like if you put some sort of preparation into the shows that you do, and you do shows when you actually have something to say, when
Yeah,
you actually have
big
a
part of it.
take about something or real critiques, then that's a show. But Phil believes a show is eating pizza. Like, it's not really a show. Phil believes his show is eating Girl Guide cookies or, playing the same Call of Duty or Street Fighter game poorly over and over and over again with barely any commentary other than crying, And I just don't know if that's really content other than for people who don't like him or people who are genuinely disabled and mentally slow.
Yeah, and he's up to 150 live viewers. But he's playing he started at 9:50 playing the 20 minutes of music or whatever. He still hasn't come on screen. But
Well,
still,
and this is another thing with him is that he doesn't value the audience's time. Darkside Phil will do his tech support and setting up his stream on stream for
yeah.
hours.
He worked on his camera for a while today because it wasn't working.
He'll
You
do
get up and
hours.
unplug my camera and plug it back in. Wait a minute. Yeah.
It's like you have just no respect for anybody's time. And he belching. But what's funny is when he would come on Kino Casino, he wouldn't do that.
I got the drip though. I got the drip though.
So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear. Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes cereal. Only 5 ingredients. Plus vitamins and minerals. That's it.
The Hyundai Kona is always ready to go. Keeping
Don't blink,
you
it's your boy Ink.
ahead, and backed by the confidence to go the distance. Keep life moving in the Hyundai Kona.
Well, let me tell you something.
To be working in different color right away. Start talking.
Oh, here we go. He started.
The throat clearing went away. Well, let's have a look at what
And as you can see, I seem to have some space to move for once. It's like a revelation. Like I've been freed and I can actually like take a breath and stretch. It's kind of weird. It's almost like something's changed around here. I'm not sure exactly what it could be, but here we are on the road to WrestleMania tonight for the first time ever on this show.
He's gonna ignore it.
I will be covering both Monday Night Raw as usual,
He seems pretty
but
low
also
energy.
Friday Night SmackDown for the very first time. As you can see, we have a few changes to discuss tonight in the format and about the future of the show. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you may notice that my former co-host ain't here, nor will he be ever again. Because today I took a shovel and I shoveled the shit.
Oh, did you, Phil?
You might say I don't know what
Oh, did you, Phil?
in a nutshell, because I kind of gave a full explanation on my podcast.
He's gonna retread the same shit again. Here
This
we go.
guy was backstabbing me for a while, treating me like dirt,
by
and
telling
then
him
he
the
started
truth that
actually
he
bringing
needed
up
to
my
hear.
family members, i.e. my
Not
wife,
his family.
content.
He brings
I
up
asked
every
him
day,
my
by the way,
son,
like 10 or 15 times.
apologize for it, and then he continued to do it, and that's the end
Why
of it
didn't
for
she
me.
say anything
Like,
to me,
if
Phil?
you're going
Why
to,
didn't you say anything to my
talk
face
crap
and stand up for your wife?
in content, that's one thing.
You're a pussy.
If you're gonna talk crap about my family members that literally have nothing to do with any of the content I'm making on the internet,
by the way, these were like one or two asides.
Yeah, 1 or 2 times I heard
You
him
know,
do it.
like
Yeah.
like asides on my show. It's not like I did what I did at the top of this show and exposed like his dirty kidnapping scheme for what it is, where he like controls her with evil mind control tactics, isolating her from her family like he did to Panda, fattening her up to lower her self-esteem. These are the dirty, evil tactics that, and I never said any of that stuff, and I could have.
Well, he's saying it now. Let's see what else he has to say.
More power to you. I can't stop you, but I sure as hell don't have to have your ass in my content. And as you can see, today, the air
It's going
is
bad.
clear. Ooh, it used to be like this in here.
I
But now
know,
it's
there
like
used to be
someone
entertainment.
actually opened
There
the
used
window.
to be turning
And
up
now,
the heat.
tonight, for the first
That's a
time
whole
on the show,
185 people.
we can focus on
shit.
pro wrestling.
It's everything, anything, and nothing.
And that's what's crazy. This shit wasn't even snake shit. Because I would directly say on my show, and he must have seen it. People must have flipped it and sent it to him, because I know they did. I said, this is a show that's not about wrestling. It's a show about fucking Phil.
Yes!
You know?
What a moron!
Phil.
What a moron! Well, and again, I hate to keep pressing this point, but we have 3,000 live viewers, and he has 185. So who wins here? Okay, you won. Like nobody cares what he has to say, right?
Who actually does care about Phil's opinions on wrestling, which he, as we'll see here, he probably doesn't have very many. He doesn't really have opinions about anything. He doesn't. This is
Yeah, he would just mirror yours when I heard him.
Here's why I chose to do the wrestling show with Phil. Aside from that, it was a Trojan horse to fuck with him and humiliate him and shit like that. I chose it because it is when he's playing WWE Champions on live stream. Then he knew everything about the game. He was excited to play. He was smiling. He was happy. He was in his element. And so he was a lifelong fan of wrestling. I figure, okay, this is something that's
something that he really likes. So he's
excited to talk about it. It could be a good show. But he never really got that excited about it. He never really grew into his own. He did a little bit better after the first couple weeks, but he was still shit. And so it's like you're not passionate about anything. And I don't know how somebody like sleepwalks like a zombie through life like this, where they have no real passions, they have no real interests. Every minute, every hour of his day is accounted for and can be tracked on a spreadsheet, and he tells us everything that he does within a week. And it's very pathetic, and it's a very sad existence that he has. And he's miserable, and he's depressed, and it's why he's an alcoholic, and he's neurotic, and he's crazy like he is because of the lifestyle that he leads.
Yeah. You want to hear some more of this, or?
Yeah, why not?
Smart guys and revived this series, which originally was my pro wrestling commentary series over a decade ago. This show has constant side of drama. Essentially, PPP wanted to turn this not only into a wrestling show, but also a high-end money-making show. Half the show.
He doesn't want to make money.
He doesn't want to have a money-making show. And he's gonna cry about how poor he. God, heaven forbid PPP wanted to create a successful business venture that people might want to donate to. Instead of some boring fucking show talking
Ouais, mais
about
combien de fois par jour? Combien de fois tu me marres par jour? Moi, j'ai jamais.
fucking how women's wrestling sucks. You know, that only appeals
Trouve un clip où est-ce que j'en parle. Trouve un clip. Parce que c'est mon école. C'est pas ma job. Je vais dire ça, ma job est forcée.
Might have some success. Like, this isn't crazy rocket science.
Oh, let's see what else he says.
He talks about the 3 paths. Let's talk about the 3 paths. You see the shit?
He's got 3 paths. 2 would be successful, and 1 is stay on your current failure course. Which one do you think he chooses?
Like, I was genuinely going to apologize to him and not say anything bad about his wife. Heard him talk about these 3 paths, and they're just nonsense. He talks about, well, the first path is to become a shill and accept all of these sponsorships and never be critical about these products. And it's like, bitch, Phil, you couldn't get a fucking sponsorship in your life. He tries to pretend it's because he's this moral person, this upstanding little guy that would never take a corporate sponsorship, because he doesn't.
Yeah, it's better to just beg every 2 minutes, right?
Beg your audience on your fucking hands and knees constantly than do that. So it's just delusional that he could even go that path because of the detractors and the toxicity and all the shit that he created for himself. Phil, there is a reason why things are the way they are, bud. Some of it's unfair, but a lot of it is warranted. Then it's like, okay, the second path would be to become the king of hate again. And I'm gonna leave bodies in my path and people broken and show I'm the big dog on the yard. And it's like, Phil, these are delusions of grandeur. This is narcissism. This is you. Yeah. Listen, I could have been successful if I wanted to, but I choose not to be. Phil, you couldn't do drama like that ever.
He doesn't have the talent.
Every single person that you went up against, you're not able to roast anybody. Your insults are lame. They're juvenile from the 3rd fucking grade. None of it hits home. You know, we don't believe your promos because you don't believe in yourself because you're a pathetic worm of a person. And so the second path wasn't viable. It's not realistic either, Phil. Oh, my only path then is to just beg. The same shit I've done for years. I'm gonna beg
a road.
Shit. I can't pretend for this guy anymore. I can't fucking, like, I can't lie to myself that I think this is a good guy or a guy that might change. No, I come from sales, and in sales, the motto we had at the company, anything that you can conceive and believe.
I want to watch the Criminal Casino. Okay.
After Smith responded to the leaked Discord messages by providing what she said was the missing context.
Okay.
When you start with simple ingredients, great taste shines through. Made with real lemons and cane sugar. Say yes to simply. Simply.
Tide Oxyvax Power Pods one up the cleaning power of liquid.
Can it one up whatever they're doing?
For sure.
Seriously?
One up the power of liquid, one up the toughest stains. Any further questions? One up the power of liquid with Tide Oxyvax Power Pods.
An anime. I don't know what that is.
Jay. I hear you. We've got 45 confirmed attendees at this funeral.
Got some caramel.
Now that Leonelli's gone, I still can't figure out who the new Don's going to be.
Jeez, seems like an awfully small turnout, don't you think? I mean, for a Don's funeral.
His will stipulated that only family members could attend. As far as they're concerned, anyone that's proven they can be completely trusted is considered family.
Figures. Jeez, what an annoying bunch of goons. Who the hell is that, Jay?
That young man is the Don's only son. His name is Claire Leonelli.
You think he's taking over? Looks a little young to be the new Don.
Orders.
I guess we're done here. There's no need to rush things, right?
Daisuke Aurora.
257. 57. Yes, sir. You need extension.
You all right? Master Leonelli. Good. God, it's a hand grenade. I can't believe he brought it to the funeral. Young master, you mustn't do that. What are you doing? Let go of me! I said you give the grenade away from me. Hurry! Give him
bien así de this.
Anime with mafia vampire. Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Calice. J'ai pas le remonté. C'est ça qui arrive.
Good morning, Yoko. You're such a cute angel.
Why, thank you very much, Jay.
It's raining. Did you call the shot? Thanks.
Doesn't seem so interesting.
I'm gonna say this before I even get into this. The thing is, this guy was such a. There's so many people within that city, bro. These guys just hated him. Now, mind you, I don't know him like that.
Buck Martinez here with the Buck and Inch deal by Pizza Pizza. Two-topping pizza is just a buck an inch only at Pizza Pizza.
Kerastase. New Blonde Absolute Blonde Guard. Hydrating Wonder Shield. Blocks 99% of blonde aggressors. Keep 2 months of salon fresh brightness and softness. New Blonde Absolute. You care, we care. Kerastase.
Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, Yoko. You're such a cute angel.
Why, thank you very much, Jay.
Not super interested, not super interested. Not super interested. Doro Doro. Fuck it.
King Cobra, JFS, and King Solomon, two legends with the same problem. Women coming into their lives and turning it upside down. But out of these two kings, King Cobra was the one that got the short end of the stick. King Cobra JFS, Cobes, or even his real name, Josh, is somebody that everyone is a little familiar with in this sector of the internet. Myself, however, I had almost no idea about Cobes lore until making this video. But now, I'm about as deep into the Cobraverse as you can get.
I love that video. It's a good video too.
Assume that you at least have a baseline knowledge of Cobes and his history. But this intro is getting a little long, don't you think? Our story starts on Valentine's Day 2023, when Cobes would meet somebody that going forward would forever be associated with him. That person being Puff, the magic bearded dragon, who at the time was owned by his friend Ian.
That's cool. That's very cool. Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. That's cool. How you like it? Yeah, I'm loving it, dude. It's cool. Fuck yeah, dude. Very cool. Come on, let's see. I told Bob I made him Puff. Hey, Puff. Let's put him right here. Oh, that's so cool. Can I hold him? Yeah. Hey. He's cool. Oh my goodness, you are so cute. It's cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, you two, look at Ian's new lizard. That's so cool, dude. Hey, Pop. Oh my goodness, you are so adorable.
And on April 26, 2023, just 2 months after we first saw him, Cobes would be given Puff to take care of as his new owner, and the two of them would then become a combo like no other on stream.
I got a pet bearded dragon. His name is Puff, and he is just so adorable, dude. He's the most badass little lizard you ever did see. My buddy Ian is moving, and he needed a place for Puff. So I volunteered because I've always wanted a reptile, and turns out bearded dragons are super easy to take care of. You know, I love having Puff, dude. He's super easy to take care of. I've only taken him out of his enclosure once to watch an episode of Beavis and Butthead with me, and he pretty much just chilled out on the chair. And then towards the end of the episode, he jumped into my lap and then stayed there for a bit and cuddled. And then he got down and started exploring the floor on the apartment. I love Puff to pieces. He's the coolest thing ever, dude. You know what I'm saying? I see why people love bearded dragons. He's an older beardy, so you know he's not going to be like. He may not grow much bigger than what he is now. But yeah, dude, super cool pet to have.
But unfortunately, we all know how that story turned out. On November 14th, 2023, when Cobes lost Puff by taking him outside with him when he went for a cigarette, and then Cobes would ask for help on Facebook just 2 days later. Hello, fellow Casper citizens. I have lost my bearded dragon, and I'm desperately searching for him the last 2 days. Last seen by a building B at the Conquistadors. The king had lost what would have been his lifelong companion. And even 3 weeks later, when the odds of ever seeing Puff again were slim, because it was wintertime and bearded dragons are cold-blooded, Cobes on December 9th revealed that he hadn't given up hope, believing that Puff would eventually return.
Why is Chrome blocked?
Puff don't turn up, I'm gonna be devastated, to be honest.
Cobes would end up having a couple of drinks that day in the name of Puff. And when I say a couple of drinks, I mean the Mr. Leahy definition.
Fuck you, dude.
I didn't even realize I was still going live.
Like, you know what? People can sit here and see the fucking crap that I go through because I'm King Cobra JFS. You can sit here and see. It's like, you know what? I don't ask for, like, the bullshit that I go through, but I go through it because my fans love my videos.
And to make matters worse, Cobb's Christmas wasn't much better, all because he had a few too many glasses of his homemade wine at the Christmas dinner.
The whole fight started because I went outside to have a cigarette, and my mom and dad are like, "You should not drink any more of that homemade wine while you're here, thanks." And I wasn't planning on it because I already had enough. So, like, it felt like they were giving me just because they could. And when you're the oldest child out of all three siblings, that's to be expected.
Oh, black pepper.
But at least my family cares. I wouldn't have it any other way. So, like I said, we drama with my family. I know. Think of like being screamed at by your father as he's driving you home. Call me a piece of young. Do it as loud as you can. I'm like, instead of having a conversation about the mature things between the yell at each other, okay, I can do that too. Yeah. Like, I don't mean to yell at my family or dog on or any of that, but like, where I spend my entire life being bullied and critiqued and chastised for just breathing, let alone existing, and then my family has to insert their 2 cents. You know? Or to kill my family to be like, "Hey, Josh, appreciate you not getting blackout drunk around Christmas like you did last year. Once you got up there, some homemade wine, and I tried some of it." But no. That's alright. That was all too much. I don't expect my family to try my homemade wine. They don't have to. You know? But I just know this new amazing hobby of making homemade wine. And it's like, let me know how the wine tastes. We get some feedback on it. Something to food it and make it tastier. It is what it is, YouTube. I love my family more. I love making wine.
I have this mitts. I am. Ugh,
By this point, Cobbs was feeling a little lonely. Sure, he had a group of friends in the area that he would hang out with, something that Null has described as the King Cobra JFS Extended Cinematic Universe. But with no pup by his side, he was starting to feel more isolated than usual. And that's not even considering the fact that he had been on what he called his 6-year dry spell. But then, someone would come out of the woodwork that changed everything.
Oh no, not Nala.
Out of nowhere,
I love that show.
on a drunk jump rope stream by somebody known as Naked and Laughing, or Nal, as we're going to call her for the rest of the video.
So, all I have to say is my trolls are more than King Cobra's trolls will ever be. That's what's up. That's most definitely what's up.
Cobbs would end up getting modded on Nal's YouTube channel, and she would frequently comment on his channel's videos. Like, way too much, look at this. So, maybe Cobbs and Nal had found a friendship with each other. After all, they're both streamers that got attention for the wrong reasons. Cobbs, on his own, has both viewers who want to see him put down the bottle and eat healthier than his current food hacks are. For instance, Null has seen a lot of crazy things on his site, but even he can't get over how unhealthy Cobbs eats.
No. It's like Sketty from, what's her face?
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about some of that.
Mama June.
Dark on top.
Is that wine? Did you put wine in his SpaghettiOs? Are they gonna be black? Ew.
We're gonna add some more cheese to it. We'll throw some cheese in there. Throw some Doritos in there.
Ew. Into the pot with all the water? Bro, come on.
But for everyone that sees Cobes be his normal goofy self on camera and just wants to see him evolve from being a perpetual mentally 14-year-old in a grown man's body, there are others who want to see him suffer for one reason or another, usually that reason being absolutely unjustified. Meanwhile, Nal was a smaller figure in Gore World, something that I'm more than willing to admit that I don't know too much about. Seriously, for the longest time, I genuinely thought that Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reed were the same person. Apparently that's not uncommon, though. At the time, Nal was a 39-year-old woman living with her parents who was known for streaming in her bathroom without a huge amount of eyes watching her. But that would change immediately when on January 1st, 2024, both Cobes and Nal made it Facebook official that they weren't just friends anymore, but were now dating.
Oh no, Cobes. No, Cobes.
And set up a GoFundMe to go and see Cobes in Casper, Wyoming. Everyone wants to know when I will visit Cobra. Josh has been hurt a ton in his life, and he wants to take things slow, and I don't blame him.
Hey.
He originally thought I was a troll myself.
I unfollowed you on YouTube.
But I can't blame him for that either. I actually ended up helping him with an issue he had that we bonded over. It was a cute moment which showed him I was not a troll because a troll wouldn't help him. So while the GoFundMe is up, this is not a right away thing, as he wants to take it slow, and I obviously want him to get to know me a bit before I go see him. Another reason I am starting the GoFundMe is for my own safety. It's not that I wouldn't accept people buying me a plane ticket, but then my flight would not be a secret, and I fear I will be harassed, which is the last thing that I need in my life. And because I'm gonna be there for a bit, and I want to spoil the hell out of him, so when I go, only he would know until you people saw me together with him on a live stream. I would like to have a safe and comfortable flight there without getting off and being possibly harassed because people would know. You'll know when you see me there streaming with him. I have to keep myself safe, remember, from all the trolls who wish him ill will. All funds raised are going to airfare, cooking, drink combos, going on dates / fun things to do in Casper, Wyoming, and all will be spent on both of us just trying to find some love in this cruel world. He may have a lot of haters, but I think the love his real fans have for him trump that. He is a beautiful soul to me, and I would just love to show him a good time and that he is truly loved. Now, this really shows you how good of a math wizard Nal is. GoFundMe takes 30%. 30% of $4,200 is $2,940. Woods was seemingly on board with this and even promoted it on his own Facebook account.
What?
Now would even go on a live stream talking about all the things that him and Cobes had in common. Believe it or not, both of them wanted to win the lottery.
Écoute-moi bien. T'es mon petit sur cette application, t'es mon fils. D'accord? À partir de maintenant. Tu vas m'appeler maman, mon frère. Allez, maman, c'est moi ta mère ici.
Moi, je pense quand même mal, mon frère. Hey, quoi? Je suis... Ouais, on va la... Merci, hey, t'es pas bête non plus. Tu penses que t'as gagné?
Écoute-moi bien, je vais gagner.
Again.
Disinfect.
I'm so lucky to have this life.
We have something we want to talk to you about.
We're moving to Seattle.
Right now it's 12 o'clock. I don't have any shows left.
As soon as I started watching him and he's talking about wanting to win the lottery and his dream house, you know, the clock tower. I mean, I'm sorry, that right there is, and I'm not even lying, that right there is what got me into him. I was like, oh my god. Now, we seriously do have a lot in common. I'm not just saying that, we do. I'm not trying to force anything or whatever. And then where I was today, I look up and I see that car that says Cobra. I'm like, oh my god. I don't know what that's trying to tell me, but I was like, I have to take a picture of this.
As time went on, and their relationship became more and more talked about online, Cobes Troll started to go after Nal, or Jessica as she's also known as, leaving Cobes to tell them to knock it off.
Knock it off.
Jessica, I hope she's doing good tonight.
I wouldn't know.
Jessica, look alone. Mother.
Oh.
You can't handle that. Some random chick
Dig the
all
codes.
across the country wants to see me. You can't handle it, dude.
I control my trolls.
Me to pay for Nell to go see Cobes? Well, Cobes' trolls actually got it removed by mass reporting it. Unfortunately, it was Cobra's phone that would suffer for it, however. It turns out that punching your phone with metal rings on isn't a good idea.
No?
You stupid ballers. Gonna play the song. Oh my god, no, of course not. Because, oh, I should not have done that. Now the screen's a little funky. Good slashing it while you're ahead. Fuck. Dude, oh my god. No, I don't want to answer your call right now. I'm trying to fucking do a video. And it's like, I'm gonna call Cobra and with them. Shut the
In the Binding Blade, Merlinus can only gain one experience for every round of combat since he has no way to damage enemies. So of course I took it upon myself to try to train him from level 1 all the way up to level 20 in hard mode. Here's how that went. I started by clearing out the first few groups of enemies in Chapter 2, and then I baited over the 2 soldiers with javelins. I had one attack Merlinus while he sat on the fort on the left, while the others stayed distracted by boars on the right. I needed Merlinus to level up until he was dodgy enough to face 0 hit from an enemy. Luckily Merlinus does have a 50% speed growth and a 100% luck growth, which is funny since I'm sure most people have never leveled him up before. These javelin soldiers have a very low hit rate of about 60, and with Merlinus gaining 20 avoid from the fort, he can dodge them somewhat consistently. With a javelin only having 20 uses, we need to get somewhat lucky with dodges in order for Merlinus to get to the stat benchmarks he needs. Even if Merlinus does get hit, he's fine, since he regenerates a few health each turn from being on the fort, and Ellen is behind him with a heal staff in her inventory. In hindsight, I should have had Marcus wait with an axe equipped where Boars was, so that when the first soldier ran out of javelins, there would be a second one who likely still had most of his weapon uses remaining. When both soldiers were out of javelins, I baited over this fighter who had a steel axe. Because of the insanely low 50% accuracy of steel axes, this fighter had nearly no hit on Merlinus, and he didn't do enough damage to one-shot him. By the time Merlinus was level 11, he faced 0 hit from the axe fighter. At this point, I put the game in 10 times speed and spent another 20 minutes spending end turn until Merlinus was finally at level 20 in Chapter 2. The entire chapter took me about 2.5 hours. Even when I played most of it sped up. Am I the first person to do this? Maybe. Was it worth it? No. But maybe you'll have more fun if you spend 3 hours doing it yourself. Subscribe for more.
We also added something amazing for...
We are going to see if we can find a game that he and I can play with a special button. One of my abilities of Marvel Royals.
I don't need to be
Wait, Pete, can you press the button?
An automobile at the airport. I don't want to be harassed.
Should we go into an actual game? Are you ready? Let's just practice healing. Can you ring the bell?
Like literally, if someone would literally be offering to buy you a plane ticket for Valentine's, and I don't want to get there on Valentine's Day either.
Was that you?
That would be like just like almost a 7-hour flight.
Oh my goodness, good girl.
Can I have like 2 to 3 days to decorate
Oh my god, please!
I would like to see you.
I can't even begin to describe how this feels. They need some bubble speak. Can you press the button?
Give me some time to decompress. I digress.
This is such a special
When
moment.
saying the codes would make
Oh, good girl, good girl. Look at you.
Now she provides out of nowhere.
Oh, she will, because she's a good girl. Okay, don't press it until we get back. No, I didn't. Right. Looks like we're gonna win this round. And it's all thanks to you. Yeah, because she's so good. We've done 892 healing. We are going.
Everyone says gotcha. Imagine a fencing match where right after the restart, one of the athletes suddenly leans forward and offers his head to his opponent. But why would anyone do that? You see, this incredible moment happened during the 2025 World Cup quarterfinal. where American fencer Colin Heathcock faced South Korea's Oh Song-uk in a fierce battle. Both athletes were pushing each other to the limit. At one point, the score was tied 9-9. Oh Song-uk launched a clean attack and clearly struck Heathcock's helmet, but strangely, the scoring sensor didn't register the hit, so the referees had no choice but to restart the match. Moments later, the exact same thing happened again. Another clear hit to the helmet, and once again, no signal from the sensor. Even Heathcock realized something wasn't right, so he suggested that officials check the equipment, but after the inspection, the result was surprising. The system showed that the sensor was working normally with no proof of an error. The match had to continue, but then something unbelievable happened. The moment the referee signaled the restart, Heathcock immediately leaned forward and offered his head to Oh Sang-uk. He was intentionally allowing his opponent to land the point that should have counted earlier. Imagine if...
And I'm not joking when I say I couldn't get through the
James
whole
Bond,
thing.
he has a motif.
Can I get a hamburger?
It started happening more and more. But even though it started talking about her drinking on his channel.
The chat was concerned too because she was drunk. She gets a little bit like me when she drinks too much, and I see it. And I generally care about her, otherwise I wouldn't have called. But she literally said she felt like, well, I'm sorry to hear it, and she's like, you're so safe. It's trying to hurt me. I'm like, yeah, I am too.
Live on February 2nd, 2024, Codes had enough of Nell's behavior and broke up with her on YouTube, letting the whole world know. Let's get some highlights in, shall we? Because Codes started saying the facts.
So I'm officially done with Jessica making and laughing because she's going on stream. She's going on stream saying I have an ego. Oh, I'm just so hungry. Poor me. When? And it's like, you know what? Jessica's a
No, she's not.
But she does take it very seriously. Oh, she's happy.
I tried to make it
Oh, she's
work,
so
but she wants to
happy.
spin the
Oh,
tail how she's gonna
she's
spin.
happy.
That's her deal. But when she
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. You carry on.
Josh has an ego.
Ignore me.
I'm like, yeah, no, I don't.
She's so locked in.
Bro,
I feel like I'm watching something private. No, it's cute. She's so soothing. She's just a baby. But she does take it very seriously. Oh, she's happy. Oh, she's so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. She's happy.
Without being mean about it, she would get so fucking mad and she would threaten to break her phone and not go live again. And I'm like,
And that makes nobody, honey.
Well, like, no, Jessica wants to sit there and say I have a fucking ego and this and that. I'm like, no, I don't.
No way.
Like, I don't care if Jessica's the goth chick of my dreams. I don't care.
The god chick
Looks
of my
like. I tried to
dream.
give her a fucking chance.
Whoa, dude.
But her emotions did it to her, not me.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure what you're saying, bro. I'm not sure.
And she's already talking about wanting to marry me and have kids. And we haven't even gone on a first date yet. Yikes.
Yikes indeed, Cubs.
She's like, well, if Josh rejects me,
Yikes indeed,
I'm
Cubs.
single the rest of my life. And I'm like, way to gaslight me and make you feel like I don't give you a chance. I'm like, I was gonna
You didn't do it to
buy
me.
a plane ticket to come out and see me, but you know what I'm saying? She cares way too much about what other people think, and it's just sad. And she has so many self-deprecating issues that are worse than mine. And it's really kind of sad, to be honest. You know, like, you want to sit there and say, I have an ego, and I'm like, that. And here's another thing. Jessica talks about how horrible her life is. I can't speak for her life personally, but, honey, you're almost 40 years old and you still live at home with mommy and daddy. And by their grace, they're giving you a roof over your head, and they put up with your... I'd be a bit more grateful if I was you.
What a lesson for Coates and his audience to learn. Sometimes it's better to be single and happy than be in a relationship and miserable. And that's how it should have ended. But if it did, we wouldn't have a very good video here now, would we? Instead, the very next day, Cobes announced that they were back together.
Me and Jessica made up, and it is what it is. Let's see where it goes. We're not officially dating yet because we haven't gone on a date, so we'll get to know each other, see where it goes.
That being said, Cobes was looking at things pretty reasonably, saying that both him and Nal should get to know each other first before they see each other IRL.
I'm not being shy around her, dude. She literally, in this current live stream that she's doing right now, said that I was being shy, and my counter argument, and it's just not a fight, it's just my opinion, but if men were trying to rush it, you know, I get that Jessica's crazy about me. She really wants to see me, and I'm okay with that, but like, can we get to know each other first? Like, I'm not trying to rush anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to get to know Jessica, but I don't want to hurt her feelings, and I don't want any drama, I don't want any fighting. It's not about living in stressful times, dude. And I'm monitoring my chat and her chat at the same time, and it's just like, oh, here we go. Here we go. And I know you have, Jessica. I'm not saying it's anything about you. I'm not. These people are souls, and they know you've got problems, and they're gonna say anything they can to get a rise out of you. You just got to ignore it. I'm not shy around Jessica by any stretch of the imagination. You know, she's just trying to figure me out, trying to figure her out, and that's the stressful part about dating, I guess.
Cobes also made sure to let people know how much he loved his apartment, and then mentioned Jessica right after. I wonder if that's gonna come up again later.
I love my apartment. This will do just nicely until I build my clock tower dream house. At which point, when I win the lottery, I will slap $1 million on my landlord's desk and thank him for the amazing work he does. And Jessica, I'm not attacking you, okay? I'm just trying to figure you out. You're not bothering me, Jessica. Stop. All I did was ask in the last live stream before chat was disconnected why you thought I was shy. I wasn't being mean.
Sure.
Communication, like you said, you're a Gemini.
Shockingly, Cobes has the sense to want to keep their relationship offline. A smart decision for someone's personal life, but bad for the content.
And here's the thing of it. Me and Jessica have a miscommunication through our streams. I'm going to talk about it with her privately off camera and not get, you know, YouTube involved. That's just my personal opinion, not that it matters.
Cobes would also make sure to let us know that both him and Nal were good, and that she was going to visit him when we least expected it.
The union of fruity, sweet, gummy, and tangy crunchy nerds. Nerds Gummy Clusters. So you can unleash your senses. Now in our new flavor, cherry lemonade.
What if you could print every idea to life? Print your possible at vistaprint.ca.
Live better for longer with Whoop. Start with small habits and build momentum so that one win at a time, you make progress. Get real-time insights and personalized guidance. built around your body, your routine, and your goals. All with a distraction-free design and more power than ever. Loop helps you add years to your life and more life to your years.
You know, we figured it out, it's all good. And she is coming to see me whether you believe me or not. I'm not going to say when, because it's none of your damn business.
Well, on February 9th, Cobes went live and announced that he ended his 6-year-long dry spell.
And Josh is not shy. So when I call Josh shy and he gets upset about that, I can understand why. He is not shy. That's literally what all of you have built him up to be in my head. Before I even got to meet her, he's not shy. By any sympathy.
From this point on, for a nice while, Cobes was stuck with a banshee living in his house, at least for over a week. Seriously, look at this man. He's thinking about how much of a mistake he's just made. And you know what? The chat knew that she was trouble too.
I'm trouble? How the f am I trouble? Explain that to me. Like all of you projecting yourselves and your insecurities and your
What?
literally explain yourself to me.
Why don't we get some highlights in of this wonderful couple together?
He's clearly upset. Are you clearly upset with me, Josh?
No, I didn't say I was upset.
Joshy, I'm just asking.
No, I'm not getting upset.
These people are.
Just ignore them.
If Josh didn't like me, I wouldn't be here right now, right?
Exactly.
Thank you. If Josh didn't think it was hot enough for him, I wouldn't be here.
That's the truth.
And that's also true. Josh can be shallow and I can be shallow too. That's fine. We all have to like what we like at the end of the day and want what we want. So whether you think I'm shallow or what, I don't give a. At the end of the day, how I treat Josh behind the scenes is what matters. I'm not doing this for the camera. So whatever happens behind the scenes is still your problem. Because you'll still be to it. We're not, oh, god damn it, Josh has some. Well, you gotta get your own Jessica. Just like, oh, I figured Jessica over there. Oh, Josh,
Yeah, literally said that too. I was like, if I talked about Jessica ever, you would be so mad.
It made my heart melt, Josh. It made my heart melt. What little bit. I was like, oh, Jessica, oh my god, why are you so sweet? Yeah. That's why he's with me and not Ellen, right?
Don't bring her up on my channel, please.
Not me, he's.
Ignore the.
I know, Josh.
Satan.
Josh, I know. They're the ones that brought it up at least twice.
Well, so ignore it, dude. I'm here with you right now, so.
I know, Josh. I'm not mad about it. They're trying to get me upset about it.
That's honestly Ellen's loss. I wish her nothing but the best. You know, very protective of her and her family, because that's just how it is.
He seems very annoyed. Tone it down, Jessica.
Yeah, come so, you know, and sit next to another beer, keep my mouth shut. Congrats, Josh. You found a woman uglier than you. Yeah, you're gonna get hidden. Congratulations, you'll never have a girlfriend, and that's what you're jealous of Cobra.
When is he going to kick you out?
She's leaving Saturday, but it's not your I'm not really.
He looks like he wants to die. Is that true, Josh?
No.
You tried so hard, you got so far, but it didn't really matter, right, Joshi? Because
Hang out below with Jessica. At the coolest little spot in town, we got the cigar Rialto turned into the Rialto soda shop. And it's just gonna pop because they got the soda on the plug. It's a sweet spot, dude. They're keeping Nell's memory alive. Our society's anti-smoking, you know, I totally get it, because smoking's bad for your health, but yeah, soda's sheer deliciousness.
guessed that we would see Now for a while, and Copes would tell us all about the visit on the 17th.
Let's try this beer. So Jessica has left the building, ladies and gentlemen, and she did make an mistake, which is good. However, the whole time Jessica was here, my YouTube trolls literally would go out of their way to harass me and her, constantly calling the cops on us, calling EMTs on us. And on top of that, Jessica also received the death threats, but I'm not going to get into that. These trolls are trolls. My trolls are so mad that Jessica showed up. I got fans who are willing to pay money for that kind of thing to make it happen. And when you got a chick halfway across the country that wants you, it drives my trolls mad. Let's try this beer for a second.
Coates should have learned his lesson by this point and broken things off, but unfortunately, he instead announced that she would be coming back for his birthday.
He's like, well, how'd you find Jessica? I'm like, to be honest, I don't know how it happened. It just happened. The universe has a funny way of working things out, you know. And I will be seeing Jessica for my birthday, so you trolls can suck it. Provided Jessica doesn't beat you to it. Jessica's always calling herself ugly, and I'm like, well, if Jessica was ugly, I wouldn't her, so there's that.
Fast forwarding to March 6th, and Copes would make a video called We Need to Talk, where he talked about Now passing out in the bathtub loaded the night before on stream. This is a little all over the place, so let's get some highlights in, shall we?
Let's talk about Jessica for a second. We got some Admiral Nelson's watermelon rum. Now, I'm not going to give Jessica for passing out on stream drunk, because Lord knows I'm a hypocrite if I do that. But she literally passed out in a bathtub face first, and you can see the water level was full, and a lot of people were concerned. You know, if you're calling the cops on me and Jessica just to be a dick, then screw you. But when there's legitimate concern, dude, Caravella, I'm not sure what the hell this is. She got so drunk, started self-deprecating herself, sitting there saying, well, I hope Josh finds a better girlfriend. He deserves the best, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I would challenge Jessica to save one of her drinking streams when she acts like this, and then go back and watch it so she can see how she acts. And it's sad, dude. I hate seeing Jessica like that. It's depressing. Because her and her mommy have issues, I get that, but like, luckily I was able to call Jessica when she was passed out in the bathtub, face first. And then she started to pass out in the bathtub without her face being in the water. That was a good start. If she stayed in the bathtub for so long, I get extra safe space. I get that. Well, I finally says to Jessica, says, honey, get out of the bathtub and crawl into bed. You'll feel better in the morning. But watching that part of the stream, she was like, oh, I'll get out of here in like 10 minutes. Then 20 minutes later, I'll get out of here in 30 minutes. She finally got out of the bathtub. And then when I saw she made it safely to bed, I was like, okay, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. You can't talk to her when she drinks. Because as soon as she does anything stupid, she'll deny it, she'll feel like she's being attacked. And it's like, we're not attacking you, dear, we're just making sure you're okay. But Jessica has told me she doesn't really have any friends in the real world, so she goes on social media because she likes to stream and interact with people. And I'm telling her, like, you gotta stop giving it about what people think about you. It's a wonderful feeling. And you can tell when Jessica gets to having too much to drink, and then she gets in a depressing mood. Oh boy.
you know, I'm self-deprecating to a point too, so it's one of the things me and Jessica have in common, so I can relate to that on a lot of levels. But, you know, it's hard to watch, dude. It's hard to watch someone you care about passed out in the bathtub, face first, sitting up. I'm like, what do you expect, dude? Well, what do you expect? Odds are she'll wake up and delete the stream or make it private, if that's what she does. You know, like, what's the point of streaming if you're just gonna make it private and block it? People have already clipped it and saved it. So then when I showed her actual proof of her being face down in the bathtub, she wasn't denying it to go like, well, okay, Josh caught me. Oh, jeez. And then, you know, she proceeded to say, well, I don't want to make Josh worry. And I'm like, well, what do you expect, dude? What do you expect? You need to leave Jessica alone. I'm getting tired of it.
And there you go, we're back. I think I'm gonna go sleep, guys. I'm pretty tired. We didn't sleep well last night. I'm trying to just sleep for 2.5, 3 hours. Then spend the rest of the day doing the morning show and watching TV and just chilling. Because tomorrow at Sunday I have to get the guild unlocked. I don't know if I can do that, but I'll try. Could be tough.
I didn't call right away because I figured maybe she'll snap out of it. Someone else tried calling her before I did. She woke up briefly to like ignore it and then be passed back out in the same position. And I'm like, well, as a caring boyfriend, I'm not gonna have this nonsense. So I called her and I said, Jessica, first I texted her. I told her what she said about how she thinks she's not good enough for me and she hopes I find a better girlfriend. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, where the f is that coming from, dude?
Cobes would then open up a Cameo account to make some extra cash. And of course, actual idiots jealous of Cobra making more money than they are didn't like that and tried to get him kicked off. Thankfully, Cobes was able to set them straight.
No, not so bad.
King Cobra back at it
What's
with
so bad?
another video. So my YouTube trolls are trying to ruin my cameo by trying to trick me into shouting out disgusting people.
Wow, I got whew, whew. Okay, good. Good night, Shield. I need to check if you're good or not. You're good. Oof. Good night, Merchant.